Hey guys, hey. How you guys are doing? As you guys are doing because I'm doing. Um so where to start? So I got a message today. It's nothing really that bad or anything like that. I had a message today from a lady who's, you know, was talking about herself, and she was just telling me how, disgusting she feels, and how, being this big is gross, and you know um how she's never going to be happy unless she gets, down to this weight, and how gross her skin is, and how she can't be intimate with her husband because, the skin, and she just feels so gross and just horrible and ugly. And she weighs as much as I do. I don't feel gross. I don't feel disgusting. I don't feel like I can't have intimacy with my baby. Like, I try really hard to be body positive. I try really hard, because I came from a place where I was shamed and beat down into the ground, where I was told over and over and over again that fat people were disgusting, fat people were ugly, fat people are just, lazy as shit. Fat people didn't want to be healthy. Fat people just, we just wanted to be lazy and sit around and just, take up government money. I'm not on disability, number one. But there is nothing wrong with people that are. Okay? Like, but, not everybody who is super heavy just sits around and does nothing. There's plenty of people who are very large and have, jobs, that are parents, that are, that do try. I tried every fucking, itchy, every freaking diet underneath the sun, and it didn't work. So maybe it would be a little better in the long run if trying to talk about yourself more positively, especially when you're talking to somebody else, because you never know who you're talking to and where they're at, and how you can make somebody else feel, who's already struggling with their body image. You're entitled to feel any way that you want to about yourself, but putting that out as a negative force for, anybody who will listen, it's not a positive, healthy thing for anybody. But when you tell me that, being 250 makes you want to kill yourself because you're disgusting and ugly, that makes me feel bad about, well, shit, I'm almost 250. Well, fuck, what was I? Like, I was up to 500 pounds. Like, what the fuck was I? Lord Jesus. I have felt uncomfortable in my body for, over a decade. Over almost 4 decades. I have a very hard time right now with people saying tiny, small, skinny. Don't wait. Just hold on. Listen to a hoe. Okay, just hold up. I have a hard time with that because I just don't see it that way. I get a glimpse and I'm like, who's that? I know that's me, but I don't know that's me. And that's the thing that sucks about body dysmorphia, is that though I can see it on pictures, which is why I take so many pictures, so I could put my videos and stuff together, and my collages and stuff together, because that's not helping anybody else but me. Because I struggle every day. I look in the mirror and I feel fat, and I feel like I haven't done enough, and I feel like I haven't lost enough, and I feel like I'm not, training hard enough, and I should gain this much muscle. And do you see what I'm saying? Like, over and over and over again. but I'm not used to compliments. Like, I'm just, let me put it this way. My friend Nadine, we went out the other, maybe last week or the week before, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, you look fantastic. You look so tiny." And my brain just right there, and it was an instantaneous, yeah. I instantly said, "I don't know what to say." That's exactly, like, it wasn't I thought about it. It wasn't like, "Thank you," but my brain just switched over to, "Yeah, right." And it's stressful. Okay. Anyway, because I'm trying to figure out how to make this video and not be a complete tool, and not be like you can't understand me. Like, I want you to be able to understand me. Yesterday I went to the gym, and I had somebody openly mock the shirt I was wearing, because it was tight, but it wasn't like, like tight. Like, if I bent over, the damn thing was going to snap. Like, it wasn't that way. But I like my gym clothes tight. I like them tight. I like them to, I like to see my entire body. Like, I like to see my form when I'm doing my exercises, when I'm doing yoga. Like, I like to see exactly what my body's doing. And when I wear bigger clothes, it's harder to see, is my back actually straight? Am I sitting at a 90-degree angle? Are my arms up where they need to be? I need to be able to see that. I need to be able to see, what muscles I'm actually working. I need to be able to see that, because it helps me in the long run. So I like tight clothes. But I had a moment of shame and weakness, and I allowed myself to get upset enough to leave. So I left, and I had every intention of going home. I was pissed. I stomped my way home, and then I decided, you know what? I'm not going to let them win. So I just changed my shirt and I went back. That was it. And they were in the same spin class as me, and I kicked major ass, and fuck them. So that was yesterday. Today was another rest day. That spin class wore my ass out. Like, I went to bed, and I did not get back up for a very, very long time. And yesterday I was just like, ooh, yesterday. Which, okay, so not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. Yeah, because now it's like the next day. So today I'll go to the gym. Today I'll go to the gym. I'm actually kind of excited. I'm not sure what I'll get into, but I'm excited to do it. The spin class lady likes to yammer at me. And so, like, after class is done, like, during the class, she's like, I see you, girl, get it, I see you. So, like, during class, she'll always, like, look over to me, because I work my ass off. Like, I don't fuck around. Like, I will push it until, by the time I am done with the high-intensity training spin class, I am spent. And then I have to walk home. And usually, like, over 100-degree heat. So, I can assure you that I needed yesterday as my rest day. I was rent. Maybe I'll go swimming tomorrow. I can get in some laps and do some arm weights and stuff like that in the water, which I like. Because it is hot, y'all. It is hot as hell. It was 103 degrees today. 106, where I had to go pick up Yuki's medicine because she was out of her anti-anxiety med. I didn't get to switch her to the other one because they need me to go to a compound pharmacy and there was nothing open. So I just got them to give me what she was taking, to give it to her until her appointment on the 27th. So it's definitely at the 27th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So That's awesome. So, I think that's about it, guys. So, I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day wherever the hell you happen to be. I hope you guys stay more body positive and think about yourselves in a new way, and like how you come across to somebody else, because some people would die to look like you. Some people would die to be in the same position you are. Some people would be, perfectly happy and excited and feeling confident and sexy about themselves at your weight. Like, so just because you don't feel, your happiest and sexiest and stuff like that, doesn't mean that somebody your weight or somebody who wants to be your weight wouldn't. See what I'm saying? So, I'll talk at you again tomorrow. Bye.